Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is the HP Envy Note 8, which is an 8-inch Windows tablet with an optional keyboard dock and a active pen. So you can use it as a sort of handheld device, you can use it as sort of a notebook, and the idea is that you have a full-size or close to full-size keyboard here like you would have with a 10-inch tablet, but the portability of an 8-inch tablet. It has an Intel Atom X5 Z8300 Cherry Trail processor, 2 gigabytes of RAM, a full HD display, and a starting price of $329. And we're going to take a quick look at some of the things you can do with the stylus and with the keyboard. So why don't you sort of walk me through that here?
Absolutely. So what we wanted to do with this device is we wanted to build an end-to-end writing experience. So we did focus on amazing hardware, so HP Active Pen. It's a 2mm fine tip with low latency and pressure points as well. And then it's a Wacom digitizer as well, so it's very smooth on writing. What we wanted to do is also to improve on the software experience. So we have what we call the Radial Menu. This is activated by pressing the button button on the pen, and then you get so many different options here of common activities like copy, paste, and select. But we have also created an app. We have developed this in HP. We call it HP Instant Note. Really what this app helps you to do is just start writing. You don't need to search for apps or look for something. So you can just, take here and then just, start writing or taking notes. You can also use the keyboard here to type. And then you can just close this. So the beauty of this is that, again, whatever you are doing, let's say you are browsing the web, for example, or you're watching a YouTube video or something, you can just immediately start writing and don't really think about opening any specific apps. Now, the other thing is what happens to the note after you close it. So we have developed an app. We call it HP Notes Hub. This one can also either run it from here or we can run it through the Radial Menu. So HP Notes Hub is a visual and a timeline representation of your activities during the day. So what you can see here, those are all the different things that I've been doing here since morning. So I was taking notes, but I could be editing Word documents or PowerPoint or whatever, and all those activities will appear here. And to also pull things from my calendar. So anything that I have on my calendar. This way people can retrieve their activities based on context, not really based on files and folders. The last thing about HP Instant Note is that actually when you launch a note while you are doing something, is that it actually captures what we call the context. So what you can see here is it pulls the link to the website that you are browsing. So again, once you close this note and then try to launch again HP Notes Hub, then you can actually go and find your note at the time that you did it with the context and with the website or the web page that you found. So you can see here, this is pulling the information. So it really helps you to get back to your life, very quickly. And that's really the productivity story that we have on this.
Okay, and so the keyboard configuration, the tablet itself sells for $329. For $429, you also get this keyboard, which again is a full-size keyboard with a wide, kind of narrow touchpad here.
Yeah.
And it's got a kind of interesting, you can use it in either direction, although really it kind of looks better in landscape, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then show me what happens when you flip over the keyboard.
So the keyboard, so again, we wanted to give you productivity, but we don't want to forget about mobility. So what do you do when you actually leave and you want to go? How do you carry those two together? So this is actually a protective case. It comes with, it's a microfiber, but then in the back we get a tablet holder where you can actually slide the tablet and just carry this in a very contained, package. It's very neat, it's very elegant, and it's actually curious. People would ask you, hey, what's that you're carrying? So it's kind of a very, again, the combination really of mobility and productivity on the go. That's really what the Envy 8 Note is about.
Okay, so that's the HP Envy Note 8 with a full HD display and Intel Atom Cherry Trail processor, 2 gigabytes of RAM. Forgot to mention it also has built-in 4G LTE capabilities, as well as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and micro SIM card slot, micro SD card reader, Bang & Olufsen certified audio, and how much memory and storage?
So it's a 32 gigabyte of storage, and you can expand this with a micro SD up to an additional 64 gigabyte, and then memory is 2 gigabytes.
Okay, great, thanks.